What is up, YouTube? We're back with another Weekly Wednesday! And we're going to stick on the We're going to stick on the genre of music. So, as we did last week, we did my 3 favorite drummers. And then this week, we're going to do my 3 favorite screamers as of right now. So, we're going to do my 3 favorite screamers. And I went and brought 2 honorable mentions that I had to include in this list. And because I'm not doing full song playthroughs like I did with the drumming video, I'm actually just playing parts of the songs that I think make them distinguishable for me. But whatever it might be for you guys, however, which way you pick your screamers, singers, that's how you enjoy them. But yeah, let's roll within my 3 favorite screamers as of right now. Does not mean that I think they're the best any which way. I actually think of the list I'm providing, I would put one of these people on that list to me for a multitude of reasons. And some people would be like, "Oh, I know who it is," but we'll talk about that later. I'll differentiate between who I actually think are my 3 favorite and who I think are my 3, who I actually think are the best screamers. So, anyway, with that, we're gonna open up. I'm gonna just flip this thing on. Okay. Ooh. And so my 3rd pick, and this was actually just decided here recently because I really love this band. I've seen them multiple times. I always look forward to seeing them when I have an opportunity to see them. And so it's something I strive to see and something. But this song, I felt like, I don't know, I may have to go listen to older stuff because they've been around for a while. And I may have to go listen to older stuff, but I've never heard him make these sounds. And so that's what I was interested. I was like, okay. And so it set him apart for me. So with that, it's Mr. Chris Motionless from Motionless in White, and I'm gonna pop this thing and play the part that I think is the part that set him apart, and it's just the goblinish, sounding like a goblin, I guess. Whatever it might be. I want to make this bigger. Yeah, but let's roll with it. That. Boom. Chris Motionless already does so much, but this. Amazing. Dude. But that's enough of that. Yeah, Chris Motionless would be number 3 for me as of right now. I'm super excited. Their album's about to come out. Dude, it's going to be a banger. It's going to be just amazing. It might be my favorite album of the year, but I don't know a whole lot. I don't even know what's on that list. Anyway, I think for sure Bad Omens album is on that list. But I don't know. But yeah, Chris Motionless is my 3rd favorite singer as of right now. So this list can change. It just depends on as I listen to more music and who I like to listen to find out. But this might be controversial to some. It's just who I like to listen to and my preference of, who I prefer to listen to screaming and singing. Because I think Chris Motionless is also a great singer. So I think he does the matchup very well. Very well. And so with that, let me set up for our second person. So the second person, I actually haven't listened to. Well, I've listened to now more so over the past 3-4 years. I want to say 4. But I didn't know a whole lot about him. And so it was just very interesting. I don't like their older stuff, and that's just me. But the album I got into when they first came out had a couple of features on it. I think they did a song with Jake Lurs, and I think they may have done a song with Maddie. I don't know. But whatever, we'll get with it. But anyway, my second favorite screamer, I guess I should say, because both, I think everyone on this list sings and screams except for one of the honorable mentions, so I could do singer-screamer. But singers would be a completely different list. So I'm going to stick with screamers and not deviate from that. But anyway, my second favorite screamer as of right now to listen to, and as someone I actually try, if I hear, I was yes, I'm very interested in hearing, is Mr. Ryan Kirby. from Fit for a King. And I'm going to demonstrate a song actually from his project that he did with Chris Wiseman from Currents. Brian Wiley is another screamer singer that I truly love, and I didn't put him on this list. I'm a terrible fan, but anyway, no, Brian, I think would, but I think he's like another honorable mention. But I've only actually, of Currents stuff, I've only heard just, yeah, their last album and then their EP that they did. I didn't like the first album that they did with a different singer, or just screamer in that case, and then the second, I only really liked Apnea from that album. But yeah, that's just me. But anyway, this song I feel like demonstrates a lot more of Ryan Kirby's screams, more so than what he does with Fit. So Fit for a King, he does, obviously, the people would be like, why didn't you choose Backbreaker? I'm like, I love that song. But I feel like this song, he actually demonstrates a lot more. Backbreaker is another layer of why I think he's one of my favorite screamers, because there's not a lot of people that can do a 25-second scream and live. Not a lot of people can do it. But anyway, I didn't find a spot in this song. I actually was going to listen to the entire thing, but I think let's just play through it because I know it's long. Yeah. I'm going to start that over. Yeah, I was like, I feel like this album, well, this song demonstrates his highs and it demonstrates his lows super well. Yeah, I feel like he doesn't do a lot of this. Plus, this is actually a really well done song. Now he has a low coming up here. But yeah, Ryan Kirby is one of my favorite singer-screamers, but he's number 2 on my list of screamers. So, with that, we'll go into my honorable mentions list. You may know of 2 of them. Unfortunately, they don't do a lot more. One, more so as a reason. The other one, well, has also a reason. But you'll know one why he's... I had to put him on my honorable mentions list because this band was actually... Oh, goodness. This band was actually a band that got me into screaming. That got me into that core, that scene. And so this band actually developed a lot of me, like my interest for that, why I enjoy that music, like why I listen to it, why I strive to only kind of listen to it. And so this band opened that door for me. And so, and this guy is just, he was, unfortunately, he was a very good, if not great, I would say great singer-screamer. I would say more so singing. I think he did singing a lot better than he did screams, but his fry screams were amazing, and he also knew how to hold a long scream. But he didn't like experiment a lot with different kinds of screams, which is why he's not on the top 3. He never did like lows, but of course it came in a time where that was it too mainstream, if you want to say. Was it too like okay, so to speak? But with that, it is Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. And here's the most famous of all of his screams, Give It Up. Right here. And you can do this live too. That's hard. I can't do it. I think the longest I can probably hold is like 11 or 12 seconds. But yeah, Chester Bennington's an audible mention for me. Rip. But no, yeah, a guy that got me into screaming and this music. So another honorable mention is, I'm just going to kind of roll with it because I need to get into one. And here's a live performance of it. And he doesn't sing or scream that much anymore. He unfortunately came into a disease or a disorder, one of the two, I can't remember, that affects him dramatically and actually like affects his spine, and he actually needs treatment and everything like that. But with that, it's Austin Carlisle of Mice and Men. And here's You Make Me Sick. you can do this live too. It's amazing. But yeah, that's Austin Carlisle of Mice and Men, or formerly he was a part of Attack Attack way back when. But this guy, if I hear him in anything new, I know he's been doing some stuff, but it hasn't like come out, and so it's like I'm like waiting. I'm like, dude, because I think he's a good singer too, but he doesn't sing a whole lot in any of their prior stuff. But yeah, man, like he was a favorite screamer of mine. He was another pinnacle person of why I got into screaming too. And why I like stuck with it. It's just steps of people that made it. But anyway, we're rolling to number 1 now. And it's one of my favorite bands. If not favorite band. I've seen this band probably more times than any other band. And yeah, I'm going to kind of hurry this along because I'm getting max limit for me, unfortunately. But it's Spencer from Ice Nine Kills. And this is probably his most... one of them. I think Merry Xmas has a scream that he does that, especially like, obviously Take Your Pick from the newest album that just came out, solidified like his lows, and dude, it's so good. And they play that song live and it's amazing. But anyway, here's Merry Xmas breakdown where he does his super low and high screams. Good low, and then another set of lows, and then highs. Obviously not very TOS friendly. And just to also show, amazing singer, wonderful, goodness. Anyway, since that's only the next part, here's the other reason that solidified that was just this one part, and well, it's 2 parts, and thank God it's Friday. Right here. This high is amazing. I'm not gonna roll into that, but because it gets a little gets. But no, Spencer, yeah. And that's actually, I'm just gonna say it. Spencer is actually the person that's on my like, who I think best screamer list. Obviously, people would be like, you don't listen to the deathcore scene like Will Ramos and that, do you? I think Will Ramos is really good. And he's a really good singer, too. I just not a big fan of the deathcore scene. So, obviously, I should probably check it out. Because I didn't really hear any of Cannibal Corpse until Take Your Pick. And yeah, that guy does really good screams, too. But it's not the scene for me. I'm not a big fan of that type of music. And not saying anything bad against it, just... not what I like, not what I prefer. But yeah, anyway, that's your for me, for your week words, English, primary language, I don't know. Yeah, redo, just cut the clip, cut it. Nope. Anyway, that's it for my weekly Wednesday. That's my favorite screamers as of right now. This list is subject to change. I always say that because it just depends on what I'm into listening to right now. But anyway, let me know who you think your favorite but let me know who you know as your favorite screamers. All right, whatever you think are the best screamers. It's like I like checking out music anyway. It's something I do in my free time. I love listening to music because then I get to expand my like playlist for running, driving, anything of the all above. But yeah, we're gonna finish this up because I'm almost out of time here, and I got to get to go doing some shit. Okay, so I'll see you guys. Well, not yet, but always. Have a great, fine-ass Wednesday, whether it be morning, lunch, dinner, I don't fucking know. Figure it the fuck out. But anyway, have a great motherfucking Wednesday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. A-Town down. I don't know. We're just going to get copyrighted shit. Bye.